Hey, it's Damian from skatingcourse.com. Today we'll learn how to turn. But to turn how? I'm sure you guys have done it already because you have to move somehow. But today we'll learn how to turn without picking up your feet from the ground. There are a lot of ways to turn. But what I do in the beginning? When I learn with my students, I do those two things. The first one is pretty basic. The other one is a little more advanced. And usually everyone does that one. It's quite the basic turn technique. But okay, let's start from the beginning. But why? Because it will be a method for braking. If there's a very steep hill and you are worried about your rollerblades going too fast, then you guys can use a couple of methods. Among other things like braking and turning, etc. First I will show you guys, then I will describe everything and how you guys are supposed to practice that. First I will show you. Let me just get into formation here. And now a quick explanation. Legs wider than hips. Low position. During turns, don't ride with your back straight. If there's a sharp turn, the greater centrifugal force, higher chance of falling off and falling down on the ground. Low position, adjust the weight down. Knees down. The faster you go, the sharper the turn, go lower. If I ride slowly, I can position myself higher a little. But if I would ride faster, you guys probably noticed in my other videos, when I turn, I position myself lower. That's one thing. Wider than the hips, wide supports. That's what it's all about. Have your supports wider than the hips. Legs on the inner edges, but let's not get carried away with it. On the inner edges it means that you should be leaning a bit forward, just like I show you guys here. And what did I do? I touched either my left or right knee so I can turn. And here I ask you guys, when you guys are learning that, let the rollerblades do the work for you. Don't add anything from yourselves. Frequently old habits get in the way. Here is one important point. I touched with both of my hands, one of my knees. My whole weight position is on this one leg. So right here I touched my knee with both hands so that I can show you where the weight goes. And if you guys do it correctly, here I have a lot of weight put in, but almost none here. The right leg will go in the left direction. Similarly, when I put my weight into my left leg, I will start turning right. That is what it's all about. Frequently when I'm with students, they think they are doing alright, though they are doing it totally wrong, because they oppose to the laws of the physics. Later on, they will really be crucial in turning later on, in more advanced turning. The scissor method. The right leg weight goes left, the left leg weight goes right, never differently. Happens a lot when someone's put their weight on the right leg and goes right. That's wrong, okay? Later I will explain. In another video, turning using the scissor method. I'll explain to you why. This is what we are learning. Repeat this to yourself, guys. First you build up speed. Then you put all your weight on the right leg, wait and see what happens. If you try to turn in other direction using the leg that you did, everything will be okay. That's how it's supposed to be. And try to upgrade your skills. by doing a turn during fast riding and do it tighter. The higher the speed, the tighter you should go. Of course, it's not about doing crazy speed stunts, just don't always turn like this with this kind of speed. But the big role here plays to build up speed. First try to discover this technique on your own, then try to do 180-degree turns, like this. With the right amount of speed, because without it I wouldn't be able to do that even, and I'd just stop. If you guys make it in time to turn, if you guys do that a lot of times, you will start doing circles. That's what it's all about. But up on speed, or you won't be able to do a full circle. Tight turn like a 360. And check this out, I stopped just like that. I either ski and I go straight, or I go around the slopes. And I regulate my speed by doing turns. Here it's very similar. I do turns which can lead me to stop. Okay, so that's the first thing, 180-degree turns, second thing 360-degree turns, and the third thing, the trail method. Check it out, it's really nice technique. If you ride fast and there happens to be a hill and you want to brake, in this way I can do that. Did you guys see that? I didn't use my hands, that is an advanced method, comparing it to the beginner's method. That's a little more difficult. If you guys make it to this level, then you shouldn't have to use your hands. And then you just shift your weight without doing any hand movements. Hands are just chilling here. But we just shift our weight without any additional movements, build up speed, wider legs. Here a little turn with your body will give you guys a lot. Remember guys, generally when turning, every turn you make is being overtaken by a bit of balance. But it also depends on the turn, of course. Sometimes it's not a light balanced turn. But anyway, most of the time when turning, your upper body reacts when turning. And then the legs. It's all about coordination. Do it a bunch of times and I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. That's the most basic way for turning. The next method is a lot more difficult. And it will be much more monotonic when it comes to my speaking, because I will explain that there are a lot of different schools. I have my school and I know how I teach stuff, in what order, so I will give you a broad answer. Maybe someone was curious about it. You not only watch my videos, but others as well. So, that's it for today. But maybe not really, because I will record another video today. I invite you to subscribe my channel if you haven't done so already. There will be a lot more really good and interesting videos. So if you like to rollerblade and want to rollerblade, or ice skate because summer will soon end and winter will start in Poland, and there will be ice skating. I love ice skating, the ice rink is my favorite thing. All the school viewers definitely know that. Click the bell and see you in the next lessons.